Here at Coalcracker, you can slice, dice, chop, and then you can carry all this cooking equipment in order to make a good meal. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker Bushcraft. So you don't need all of this stuff in order to make a good meal, but having some things along with you can help. And that's where something like this, Jody's ball bag, can come into play. So that's right, I did say Jody's ball bag, and there's a little story behind that. So my friend and instructor and on-site chef, he's actually a chef, like a legit, I think he says he's a pastry chef. I call him the ultimate chef. He has a bag that looks similar to this. Now he uses a Coalcracker one, but last year at Bushman class, the story is he kept bringing out this bag like this. It was blue, round bottom, really nice, and he kept using it for different things. And I was like, being a gear guy, I love gear in little kits and stuff. I'm like, Jody, what's in that bag? And he's like, oh, my cooking stuff. So I was like, where'd you get the bag from? So he got it in an antique store. It was a golf ball bag, so that's why we say it's his ball bag. And he had all kind of little cooking instruments in it for when he's out on the trail by himself to cook a good meal. So I was like, oh, I need to do that. And then I did that recently. I know other instructors followed suit. So today's like a gear video. Like we build out this kit, and there's so much you can do with just a little bit of cooking stuff, and it's cool. And I thought you'll just all like to see it, because who doesn't love gear? So let's just like bust right into it. We're here at the outdoor cooking area at the school because it fits, right, cooking. So we just have this round bottom bag. You can see it's not like overly huge, and there's a lot of stuff in this bag, and in no particular order we will go through it. So first thing at the very top I have thrown on here is a spice kit. So these spice kits are great because there are all kind of spices: salt, pepper, cinnamon, garlic, sage, all that good stuff. So lots of good seasonings in there. I like to throw that. I became a fan of seasonings recently, so I'm always salting and peppering and using all kind of stuff at home. Maybe nobody else likes it, but I do. So okay, I do have a twisted little fork, so if I need to use that as an eating instrument. I also have my spoon, especially this time of year, cool, you make more soups and stews kind of thing. All right, in here, I'll bring this out like as a whole. So I have just a large mug. You could put this mug on the campfire too if you need to boil or create anything like a pot. And then in here, I have, this is a unique one. This is Jody gave me this idea for sure on top of everything else, but I just have a bar of lye soap. This is great for myself, cleaning myself up and cleaning everything up after the fact. I know somebody will probably say I'm going to die using lye soap or something, but I don't really care. And then I have one of our flour bags. This one was walnut dyed at a recent class, so I use this if I'm going to take any food supplies with me. Now, of course, you can't fit a ton of food supplies in here, so if it's something like flour, just some cheeses, or like salami or something like that, it'll probably fit. Otherwise, I pull this bag out and I take both. This is my food, and then that's my supplies itself. And then in here I have some of our camp kitchen hooks. So these are just blacksmith metal hooks. Now they look a little bit different. You see how they're curved inward. And the reason for that is you can go like to a smaller tree or a big tree, it doesn't matter, put a piece of rope around, and they actually hook onto the tree, giving you a hook system that you can hang your stuff. Like I can hang this, or I can hang my cup off of it. And it gives you a little bit more organization. Plus, if you are hanging stuff over the campfire, you can use these on a piece of rope as a hook method. You don't have to carve anything if you don't want to, but if you want to go bushcrafty, carve your stuff, just don't use these. So I like to have them along with me. I have a small pot in here. This came out of an old Boy Scout cook kit, and the lid is also for that. So I use that, and again, you can hang with these hooks or whatever up over the campfire, real cool. So I have a little pot in there, and then I have a stainless steel bowl jammed down in the bottom. So this, number one, whoa, my stuff is blowing away. All right, we're getting back in business here. It's real windy. So stainless steel, you can definitely cook in this. I use it more for mixing and eating out of, but it's nice to have. And then another really cool Jody idea, he had in the bottom of his bag, because it was very soft, he had a piece of leather, just to give it some stability. But then I'm like, wow, this works real well if I got to cut some stuff up and I don't want to be in the dirt or on a log that's sturdy. And then you can also use this to grab hot stuff off of the fire. So it's like an all-in-one kit, pretty much built out. You can see lots of cooking stuff for a very small package, and if Chef Jody says it's right, it has to be. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe down below. You can also check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com for all our classes, our blog, and our merchandise, which some of this stuff is our stuff. Some of it is just stuff I gathered over the years, so you could go check out all that. And then that's it. So go find some cool camp recipes. You can also find them on Coalcracker, cool camp recipes, and then build your kit and head out into the woods. And until the next video, stay in the woods.